Welcome! Welcome to West Bengal. I'm your friend, Amit Roy. Today I want to present you a story, a thrilling story which has sex, drugs, corruption, abuse of power. It's more like a spy thriller for me. To come to that story, I have to tell you some other things before that. I have to make little ground for that. I'll be talking a little bit of drug trafficking, Hawala, and human trafficking. Because those generate a lot of cash. Now, talking about drug trafficking, I know it because I was involved in anti-narcotics for a very long time. And I have seen how drug traffickers can spoil a society, corrupt it to the core. It eats its inner course, take out its genitals, and squabble for its flesh. We can talk about failed states like Burma, Cambodia, Colombia. Now I want to talk about two drugs. One is a simple drug called, three drugs. Let me talk about only three drugs. Illegal drugs. One is opiate, heroin. Second is chemical drug called yaba or other methamphetamines, and very simple drug, that's cannabis, ganja. Now these are the drugs. Yaba means crazy. Some people say wild horse bullshit and all blah blah blah. It gives you relief. It doesn't give you relief. It only helps the drug dealers to generate a lot of illegal cash. Now these are involved with human trafficking, as I mentioned, and wildlife parts trade. Human trafficking also, a lot of people open agencies who say send people abroad. You can be trafficked inside also. That's another thing. Trafficking doesn't mean you have to go abroad. And these kind of agencies will lure you that will take you to Singapore, to Kunming, etc., etc., and you'll be living like you see the television, but that doesn't happen, you become slave. Even those kind of things are interlinked with drug trade. It involves a lot of money. Hard cash. Drug trade, there are some indication that will have hard cash and lots of hard cash. This is the trade of a drug trade. So recently, one of the West Bengal ministers, very famous one, very powerful man, moral priest, was caught with his paramour. Or I don't know what else I can say. I cannot call her a prostitute, call girl, I don't know. I don't know if the right answer. I have no idea. Now press is calling a paramour. That oldie is a fat old man of 75 years old, and this woman is maybe 27 years old. And from her house, look, these are scripts of the Pablo Escobar movie. Now this woman's house was raided and tons of cash was recovered. A lorry, a truck was needed, 2 trucks was needed to take that cash. It was found gold, it was found sex toys, it was found Hawala racket, real estate, one after another, and so on. Later I found this Nobel laureate, quote unquote, man had so many paramours from media. and some were sent to Bangladesh, etc., etc. Now look, now central government agency, I don't know how this is a political vindictiveness, but I will not call it, right now I cannot call it anything. My brain doesn't function, the massive scale of corruption I've seen only in other places, not in India like that. At least I didn't see. There are cases, this has happened. But this one is out of magnitude. When it happens next door, you feel something is so bad. And then I was making a map. Now police, you see, you have a very capable police. Boot polishing and making psychophancy of the political parties. They are not professional police anymore. Now in the meantime, as the central government forces were raiding this man, his other house was stolen suddenly. Goods were stolen. Possibly some cash and other documents were taken away. Cars were missing. Sports cars. Anyway, it shows the incompetence and the corruption of the police forces, and police doesn't know anything. This will keep on going. And now, press is telling this money was a scam for schools and college education and employment. It's a very simplistic kind of thing for me. I don't believe it. Things are, after working for 30 years in narcotics, I will not believe that. The way things are happening now, is analyzing the chain of events. I could found this trace from drug point Orissa to Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and this money is laundered into gold. Oh, one more Hawala thing. It goes to Bangladesh, to Dubai, and then to Nepal, Bhutan. Look at the connections. I am sure police or Indian agencies do not have that kind of, anticipations or analysis kind of thing. They will not understand it. But these are the drug routes. Hawala, why you need Hawalas? And all this drug money was laundered into countless real estate projects. Countless. Why this policeman was sleeping? No, he was a minister. He has a security guard provided by the government who has 10 jobs. Whose family has 10 government jobs. Lucrative. Now, whenever you ride a car with the minister, he has to report to his headquarters. The minister is going place X to Y, meeting this man to that man. This is job. That means everything is recorded for last 15 years. And government doesn't know. Anyway, government party has expelled this man so far. Not expelled. And they are some sort of suspended him to save face because public anger was very high. But I don't think investigation is not going the right way. This is a tip of the iceberg. Because look, I'm seeing how so many Chinese spies are coming and they want to get caught in West Bengal. Because the police system is so corrupted and totally destroyed. Look, if this kind of crimes are happening and police is keeping mum, this is a constitutional crisis and dire violation of national security. How come a lot of Havalas are being allowed? And what central forces are doing? What NIA was doing? What RAW was doing? Why they are silent? For so many years? I'm not saying this man has 5 prostitutes or girlfriends. I cannot say like that. I don't know if they were prostitutes or girlfriends or wives. I am not here. But in public life you cannot do that. But personal life you can do that. Prince Charles does that. Prince Charles goes to a lot of prostitutes. It's written in many tabloids. But he doesn't do that in stealing money. This is my submission, This is a Pablo Escobar type operation and Indians are not understanding. I make a map. Analyze this. This is a very Chinese style operation. This man's lifestyle is very Chinese. Chinese leaders, would carry this kind of woman with them. These are kind of very Chinese style. I mentioned to a lot of people. These are maintaining a lot of Chinese traits. Was this man a Chinese agent as well? Because Calcutta Chinese consulate is a spy outfit. A lot of people have realized that. It should be removed from Calcutta. This is my submission for you today. I wanted to give some leads. Agencies must follow these leads. And I am very ashamed that I live in a state which has this kind of monsters. And you know, these guys will tell, no, you don't do this like that. Don't hold others' woman's hand. No. It's very impure. Society is getting destroyed. He is the gangrene. Thank you for patient hearing. Please subscribe me and like my channel. You need someone to talk about national security. Indians have no, I'm the last man standing. Best wishes. Thank you very much. Subscribe me.